And don't lose that chemistry we just had when I made a really horrendous mistake by saying you're not important. Okay, so Stefan, tell us about your character. Hello.
My name's Stefan, and I'm the musical director of the production, and I'm play Mr. Bednarczyk, who's the musical director in The Home. And I also take credit for co-adapting the original with Giles. Why did I agree to do it again? Money helps, obviously, but not a lot. It's a piece I'm very proud of what we did and what we achieved with it, and I think it's important. I always hesitate to say important about theatre, but it deals with taboo subjects such as sexuality in old age, the way that society views infirmity, and it does it without taking its tongue out of its cheek. It makes you laugh at as well as with, and makes you wonder why. But above all, it doesn't patronise the characters who are all in their 80s.
So Alex, on that beautiful introduction, how was
Wasn't it just beautiful? I'm panicking now that I won't be as eloquent.
Are you sure, right? How have you found it?
Yeah, I found it. It's been fantastic. I had a brilliant first week. I knew about the production last year because I did the panto with John and Becky, so I was hearing all about it, about their rehearsals and when they started doing that. And obviously I'm fortunate coming in because they know that it was successful and people have booked again to come and see it. So I feel a certain amount of pressure, but it's good. The part is fantastic. I love playing horrible people, which is weird because I'm such a lovely person.
She acts very well.
Yes, no acting required, really. But yes, so Sister Alex is who I'm playing, and she's not a very nice woman, but it's a fantastic part to play. But it is wonderful coming into the company. I mean, obviously everybody is they're confident, they're recapping and finding new things, but we're allowed, there's myself and Marcus, but we've been allowed to discover new things ourselves, so it's a lovely rehearsal process. And I had a fantastic week last week, so I was sat watching some of the old parts and laughing and crying, and it was amazing. It was just thought, what a wonderful day at work. I'm being paid to sit and watch these brilliant people. It's great, really good.
So, the next question for both of you, and I've asked the others about this, about playing old people, but actually you're playing old you, if you like, and without making it into a caricature or a parody. How do you approach that? I'll start with Stefan.
It's twofold for me. I have a friend who is in his mid-80s now, and so physically it was modelled very much on him. It's out of date now because he has Parkinson's disease and can't actually walk at all. But it was modelled on him, and also, I'm afraid, on what happens to most pianists and organists as they get older. It's very easy to mimic because your back begins to collapse, and your head sinks into your chest, and your knees sort of come somewhere up towards there as they've been stuck on pedals. So it's rather, physically it's rather easy, too easy, worryingly easy. You're not actually that much older than yourself, are you?
No, exactly, no. Obviously my youthful glow, having to transform myself. But no, I'm not. I mean, I guess, I'm the fortunate one in that I don't have to carry any of these ailments that everybody has to have and have an aching back at the end of the run. But I guess, going into a certain physicality and being completely different to yourself and holding yourself in a different way, because she is so strong that it's kind of keeping that hold and that poise, along with all of these people who are just falling apart. But it's a lovely contrast.
And the final question, I think it's for you, Alex, really again. The panto's been going on for quite a long time now. We're in the last week,
yes.
And you're probably going, "Yay, thank God!" But also you've enjoyed it. But how do you find coming into rehearsals doing something completely and utterly different from what you're doing on stage?
It's been wonderful for me because it's been really refreshing. I mean, obviously it is a long run, but we're still enjoying ourselves with panto. It does get to a point where you feel like it's coming to a natural end, but I think we'll have a good last week. But coming into rehearsals was lovely to work with new material and do something different, and going from a witch to a bitch. But it's it's
that's chapter 7 of your autobiography,
yes,
isn't it? Chapter 7,
bitch.
From witch to bitch.
And back to witch again. But no, it's been fantastic and it's lovely, and there's not a lot of rep out there now, and I feel fortunate because it is that experience for me that I haven't had before, that I'm rehearsing the day and doing shows, so my friends are reminding me not to ever complain about the hours that I'm working because I'm lucky, and I know that I am very fortunate, so it's great.